Well, I'm back, bringing you people reliable information of what we can expect coming to Genshin Impact in version 2.4. Just kidding, this is just a fun little game to play, to get things, okay? Please don't take this seriously, please. As usual, I will separate this video into 6 sections, starting from new characters, upcoming banner, new event, new region/location to unlock, new monster, and lastly, system optimization. Let's start up this video with new characters section. I think most people already know who will be coming in the next version thanks to drip marketing by Genshin Impact on your Twitter account. Woo! Introducing Shenhe and Yunjin. And from what I heard, Shenhe is 5-star character while Yunjin is a 4-star character. So here's the thing. What I really want from Shenhe is please be another cryo DPS character. We only have Ayaka, Ganyu, and Eula who are designed to be DPS and can deal a lot of damage to enemies. What about Changyun? Yeah, it's fine. For Yunjin, please be like Goro, but more applicable to other characters rather than only Geo, as it sucks we can't really experiment the kit with other elements. I'm not too into meta, but I prefer it when my characters have a strong synergy with others without favoritism, and Goro's kit just turned me off completely. Just to let you know that I love Goro, okay? Don't take this out of context. And here, where most players' hopes are being crushed and shattered into million pieces, especially to free-to-play still being optimistic that they can save enough Primogems for their favorite character. Most importantly, they already pulled on the previous banner and won the 5-star that they did want to begin with. Let's talk about upcoming banner and be ready for what I'm going to say next. But first, let's take this slowly, slow burn before we get to the good stuff. Yeah, we already know that Shenhe will be the forthcoming main banner for the 5-star slot. And yes, each update will have 2 phases, and sadly Yunjin is not a 5-star. And that thing only leaves us with one thought. Rerun banner! Yes, you heard me right. Second rerun, back to back following Eula and Albedo on the previous version. But the truly answer we want is, who is the characters that going to fill that empty boxes? Of course, it's that duo we know from Liyue, the Adepti themselves, Xiao and Ganyu! The major reason I believe this duo will appear in the upcoming run banner will be explained in the new event section, which we are in now. We know that Genshin Impact event is mostly based on real-life events such as Chinese New Year, which represent as a lantern ride in the game. And one of my wild guesses is, if you look closely, on version 1.3, lantern ride was the main event and being introduced in the game. But take a look before version 1.3 and you can see it was Dragon Spine event, where Dragon Spine being added in the game. Here's the thing, in 2.3, which we are now, we also have a similar event based Dragon Spine with Albedo and Sussy event. So, I'm going to let that information sink in your mind for a moment. There's also one factor that can solidify my assumption. Chinese New Year will be held on 1 February next year, and the 2.4 update will begin on 5 January 2022. Watashi wa tensai desu. Let's take it easy from here, shall we? So, for the Lantern Ride event, we don't know if MiHoYo will repeat the same event just like in 1.3, but there's also a probability that they will create a new type of event. Because in 1.3, Theta Mechanic event is a future event in Lantern Ride series that being introduced and having it on rerun during 2.0, so it's a no-no for them to bring that event back to back, right? Stand By Me is an event that being released during version 1.3. It was a part of the Lantern Ride event series. After completing various tasks, you will be able to obtain one 4-star Liyue character of your choice. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can add one of these characters to your party: Ningguang, Xiangling, Xingyan, Beidou, Xingqiu, and Chongyun, and of course, your boy here choosing Beidou. But what we really want to know is whether MiHoYo will bring back this event in the Lantern Ride series. If they do, will they include Yunjin and Yanfei, who both are from Liyue and have a 4-star rarity? Or will they use the same characters as in the last event? We'll have to wait for it on later stream. Well, hello there. We are back in banner section. So I'm not finished with that first part, and this is a continuation from that, since I already tell you the detail for future event. We have 2 phases for every update, right? So it is the same thing with banner. My conclusion on who will be placed first and second is already made, and the first banner will be Shenhe, and the second banner will be Xiao and Ganyu, as this rerun will be paired with Lantern Ride event, which will begin on January 25th. This is just a prediction, so that's it. Yeah, let's go to another section. Here's the thing, or maybe 2. Which of these places will be introduced first? Enconomia or the Chasm? Well, I have a few answers for you, so let's go over them one by one. In this case, I really want to choose Enconomia to be introduced first, since we already have the key to access to Enconomia, but we didn't know how to get to the Chasm yet. Except for Enconomia, we already have a general idea of how to get there. Also, because Genshin Impact carefully follows the game's lore, there's a high possibility Enconomia will be added in 2.4, as MiHoYo wants to finish the Inazuma chapter before adding the Chasm. If you want more information about Enconomia, I already made that video. You can check the card on the top right of your screen right now. With the introduction of 2 new characters, Shenhe and Yunjin, there's a possibility that new monster may be introduced, specifically for their material ascension. When it comes to these 2 new characters' ascension, I'm merely guessing that there will be a new boss for us to battle in order to harvest their mats. With the addition of new areas like Enconomia, there is also the chance of new monster to be added. For example, Rift Hounds, which can only be found on Surumi Island. Aside from that, I don't think any monster will be added in version 2.4. Here we go again, asking for MoYo to fix or rather improve the resin system. 160 resin is not fucking enough, and the time it takes to replenish is fucking long. Why can't they simply make it to 5 or 3 minutes? But no, it's 8 minutes per resin. Man can only dream that MiHoYo will repair the resin system one day. Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to save your Primogems for future characters that you've been saving for months. Just wanted to let you know that if you haven't completed the Ito story quest, you should watch this video on your screen right now to find out what happened to Ito. And I'll see you in another video. Goodbye, gamers.